All right, guys, with the changing of the weather and it getting a little cooler out, it's September 3rd, I believe. We're getting closer to that time of the year that I enjoyed the most, and I enjoyed it for 10 years. In the course of my YouTube channel, I've never revealed this, but with the return of it, and it'll all make sense here in just a minute, just bear with me. With the return of it, kind of got me thinking about it and wanting to share it with you guys. So I don't know if any of you all have ever heard of pumpkin chunking. If you have, you've probably seen me somewhere before. If you have not, I'm about to introduce you to pumpkin chunking. So as I said, I did it for 10 years and I haven't really said anything on my YouTube channel in reference to it. I sold my machine 3 years ago. They did not have pumpkin chunking for the last 2 years. This is the first year that it will be returning to Sussex County, the original field in Bridgeville, Delaware. And believe it or not, if you haven't heard of pumpkin chunking, you're one of a few. Tonight, I'm just going to brief you on pumpkin chunking. I'm going to show you a couple of videos. We've been featured on our local news channel, WBOC. We've been featured on the Discovery Channel, RDF Media over in England. They came over here with the machine and shot pumpkins with us, and we were featured on their show. So if you think you may have seen me before, this may be where you've seen me. So at this time, I'll show you some pumpkin chunking footage, and this is probably going to start a whole series here. I'm going to post some pictures of the construction of my machine and some of the pictures over the years, because like I said, we shot pumpkins for 10 years and we really enjoyed it. It took us 5 years to get a trophy. That trophy was a third place trophy. We shot 4,021 feet, which that's quite a distance to shoot an 8 to 10 pound pumpkin, and we're very proud of that trophy. There's a lot of teams that have been chunking for 30 years and still have not received that trophy. So at this time, I'm going to turn you over to the video. This is some footage from the RDF Media group. They shot this. It was called the Scrap Heap Challenge. It was a spin-off from Junkyard Wars, and you may notice Rob. He was the host of Junkyard Wars for many years. So enjoy the video, and there's going to be more to come on the pumpkin chunking stuff.
Now I know that your turn is coming pretty soon. I guess this is the tensest part of the day for you.
By far the most pressured part of the day.
But I saw you taking great care of the pumpkin that you're going to use.
It's kind of like a chunk of gold.
Because the big danger then is
pumpkin pie. Yes, sir. And everybody knows what pumpkin pie is.
We've learned. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, we're going to be watching very closely this afternoon. So good luck with it, guys. Chuck that pumpkin.
All right, let's do it.
No pie. That was a good one. Can't see a thing now. It's disappeared. I didn't see pie.
I didn't see pie either.
I saw a beautiful pumpkin just flying ever upwards.
I wish we would have had a little bit more wind behind us to push that pumpkin a little further.
It looks like it's gone pretty good.
I'm tickled. Size doesn't matter.
No,
size
you've proved that. Well done. Really good.
Thank you, Rob.
See you soon.
All right.
In the end, the throw was a mere 3,762 feet.
You want to see a pumpkin fly?
But just down the road, there's a much smaller cannon out to prove that size doesn't matter. Meet Rick Garloff and Team Chunkinology.
I think when you get into the bigger machines, the owners are just trying to compensate for something that they lack somewhere else in their life.
Oh yeah, Ralphie.
We are live! We are live!
At less than 6 feet tall and only 2,700 pounds, Chunkinology is a featherweight compared to Young Glory 3.
Their machine's just so small, but somehow it comes out and shoots far every year.
While we were building this machine, we actually had spies come to our shop. And one of the gentlemen made a comment. He says, "You're not going to shoot over 2,500 feet. Your tank's not big enough. Your barrel's not long enough. You're just going out there to play. You're not going out there to compete."
Team captain Rick Garloff shows me how this scrappy cannon is able to run with the big dogs.
You know, you guys are definitely about half the size of some of your competitors. What is it about you guys that keeps you so small, but yet so ambitious?
We try to do it and do it right the first time. Attention to detail is what it is mainly.
Whatever Rick's doing, it's working. In 2008, Chunkinology became just the 7th team to join the exclusive 4,000-foot club.
4,000-foot club! The 4,000-foot club is any team that shoots a pumpkin over 4,000 feet. And indeed, last year, we shot 4,042.24 feet. It's an elite club.
Rick's little gun packs a big punch.
This is a 500-gallon propane cylinder. It's been converted into a pumpkin chunking tank.
What are the average sizes for air cannon tanks?
Probably 1,000 gallons.
But Rick makes up for his volume deficit with an emphasis on quick air release.
We rely on flow. Being that our tank is so small, we have to get rid of that air as fast as possible.
Rick is working to perfect a hydraulic hair trigger, which empties his tank as quickly as possible through his 40-foot-long barrel. And this little cannon is gunning for the big prize.
We'd love to have that great big wooden trophy out in front of my building. Young Glory 3 sitting with the world record. We're only 400 some odd feet from him. It's not a whole lot of distance.
Chunkinology is itching to knock Young Glory 3 down a notch. And although the chunk is still 2 months away, it's never too early to settle the score. So today, these two rivals are getting together for some pre-chunk target practice.
All right, guys, here's how it works. Each team will fire shots at the camper. Whatever team hits the camper most wins.
Let's just tear some up. Come on, man, let's go. Let's go tear some up.
Or that. Chunkinology, you ready? Yeah. Young Glory, you ready? 3, 2, 1, fire! Woo! Nice shooting, Tech.
Yeah, that's right. Chunkinology got it done, baby. That was the money shot, baby.
This looks like a meth lab gone awry. Glass, wood, pumpkin, shrapnel all over the place. How fast were these pumpkins speeding at this camper?
We don't have a radar gun or anything, but approximately 500 miles per hour.